Let us try solving such a question in which we have a pulley arrangement. What is meant by that is that weights are connected to a particular pulley, and what we have to find what the acceleration is. So let's try finding that, and along with that, let's also understand what the logics are which apply. So how I would like to start the question is make a FBD of both the blocks. What a FBD is, it's free body diagram. Free body diagram means just showing the body and the forces acting on it, nothing else. Just forces and the body. So we don't have to show what length it is, with whom it is connected, anything, or the size of the object. It doesn't matter. We can just draw particular dot and show what forces are acting on it. That's only what FBD means. So let me try making FBD of 20 kg. So let us see what are the forces acting on it. As we know, no matter what object it is, there's a non contact force always acting on it, which is mg. Always, because of the attraction due to the earth. Okay, always. And second force, now we don't have many other non contact forces, like electric force or something like that, magnetic force, nothing. So we will just move forward and look at the contact forces. Now I can see only one thing in contact, which is the thread. So I would count this also. And thread, T, T means tension. Tension is what is generated in a thread. So it will obviously pull it, right? So this, my FBD for 20 kg mass is complete. I don't see any other contact force or any other non-contact force. So it's done. Let's try for 50 kgs. Again, there's an mg acting on it. I would like to say m2g, because let us treat it as m2 and this as m1 for no confusion. And tension always occurring. So we can say it's T1 and this one's T2. Now, one thing we have to always show is acceleration, because that's also working. Now, acceleration's direction is given, but not the value which we have to find. So I always like to show acceleration with a double arrow to not have any kind of confusion, because it's not a force, but it will help us writing the first equation of Newton's law. Okay. And if you see, if this pulley is going downwards, this pulley, sorry, if because of the pulley, this mass is going downwards, this mass will obviously go upwards. That's how the arrangement will work. So in this, I will just say acceleration is in upward direction. Now everything is done. We just have to write the equations to find the answer. So I will write the equation for this one. What I would do, we know that MA, that is also known as F net, like all the forces on one side, and I would write my forces on the other side, which are T1 minus mg. And F net can be written as MA T1 minus mg. And most importantly, we have to take care of our signs. Why I have written minus mg? Because mg is in downward direction. That is negative y. We can treat it as positive y and negative y. Okay. And then uh, this is my equation. I am complete. And also my acceleration was also in a positive direction. That's why I also didn't change the sign. But similarly, if we come here, it's minus ma, because acceleration is downward, will be equal to t2 positive minus mg. And whatever values we have, m as 20, uh, and this m as 50, g as 9.1, this g as 9.1. And one more thing, that you see that right now this m is also known, this m is also known, and the unknowns are acceleration t2 and t1. Now we can never solve three unknowns with two equations. That's the rule. The number of equations should be equal to number of unknowns to solve a particular uh, question. Here you see we have three unknowns, two equations. So what the trick is that T1 is going to be T2. It's always going to be true. Why? Because the thread is same. Because thread is same. Now you can imagine, no matter in this direction or this direction, if thread is same, it can't push anything with different force. Because if it does, for example, we look at this point of a particular thread, let's see this, it is being pulled upwards with 50 Newton and downwards with 20 Newton. Obviously, the thread will break. So it has to have same amount of force throughout. That's why I said T1 equals T2. Then we would have our simple equations. Minus 50a equals t minus 50 into 9.81, and 20a equals t minus 20 into 9.81. Further we will solve and we will get an answer of a and t.